Good morning. My name is Akshay Thakkar and this is IELTS English speaking test. Can you please tell me your full name
My full name is Heer Kaur.
and what shall I call you?
You can call me Heer.
Can I see your identification please?
Sure. Here it is.
Thank you. Now let's talk, where do you live? Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in an apartment with my family. It is a 3-bedroom flat on the 5th floor of the building. It is located in the posh area. It is cozy and well maintained.
What do you like about your home?
I really like the view from my balcony. It overlooks a small park which is very peaceful. And also, my room gets natural sunlight which keeps me focused and energized.
Is there anything you would like to change about it?
I would like to have a bigger kitchen as my mom and I love cooking and we enjoy doing it. But it gets a little cramped when we both are in at the same time.
Do you think you live there for a long time?
Probably not. I'm planning to move abroad for my further studies in an year or two, so I may not live here for much longer.
So now let's talk about a daily routine. Tell me here, so what's a typical day for you?
On weekdays, I usually wake up 7 in the morning, then go for a short walk, then attend classes or study. In the evening, I try to relax by watching television or talk to my friends. Weekends are more flexible for me.
Do you prefer to have routine or you like spontaneous things?
Yes, I do like to have a fixed routine as it keeps me productive and more organized, but I, I like to leave a little room for spontaneity, especially on the weekends.
So tell me, has your routine changed in the recent years?
Yes, definitely. During school time, I had a very fixed routine, but as I'm preparing for IELTS and universities, my days are more centered around self study and online activities.
Let's start with the part 2. I'll be giving you a topic. You'll get 1 minute to think and you have to speak on the topic for 1 or 2 minutes. So are you ready? Good to go. So the question is, you have to describe a time when you received good news. You have to speak about what the news was, when and where you heard it, how you felt when you heard it, and explain why this news was important to you. So I hope the question is clear to you. You have 1 minute to think and then you can start speaking.
One of the best pieces of good news I received was I found out I passed my final year board exams with a distinction. It was in June last year. And I remember getting this news early in the morning through an email from the school board. I was at my home at that time sitting with my family, quite nervous and curious as I waited for my result. And as I saw the message, I screamed out of excitement. I couldn't believe my eyes. I double checked it. I screamed out of excitement. And my mom hugged me, and we both got emotional. It was important for me because I worked extremely hard throughout the year and was aiming for a scholarship. Such higher grades didn't just boost my confidence, but it also helped me secure a place at universities abroad. It was a rewarding moment.
Thank you, Heer. Would you like to add anything to it?
Just that, it really motivated me to push myself, and I'll never forget that day.
That was the end of part 2. So let's start with the part 3 now. Can we talk about good news and communication? Okay, so my first question is, do you think people share too much personal news on social media?
Yes, I think people tend to overshare. Well,
Okay.
it is great to celebrate achievements. Sometimes it gets very insincere or even excessive. Also, not everyone wants to get updates, especially if they are going through a tough time.
So how do different generations prefer to receive good news?
I think younger generation usually prefers digital platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, or a phone call. However, older generations prefer hearing good news through traditional phone call or in person, which feels very personal to them.
So, do you think people trust the good news nowadays or they are more skeptical?
Actually, I think people are more skeptical now. There is so much fake news and exaggerated headlines online that even good news are often questioned. Unless the source is reliable, many people hesitate to believe what they hear or read.